After Ada left the police station, Akiki and his fellow gang member finished up the food and started waiting for her to bring water for them. While they were waiting for the water, the effect of the poison kicked off. I'm feeling somehow. I have never felt this way before after eating. It is like I have eaten something that doesn't agree with my belly, Akiki said to the police officer in charge. Akiki's fellow gang member was also feeling the same way. In fact, the two of them had collapsed on the floor, and the policeman started running helter-skelter in search of what to do. He informed other policemen at the station, and the DPO ordered that the armed robbers be taken to the hospital for treatment. 5 policemen were assigned to take them to the hospital. They were loaded into the police van and rushed to the hospital with immediate effects. Already, they were weak and their spirits were gradually leaving their bodies. Soon, they arrived at the hospital. The armed robbers were rushed to the emergency unit. The doctor was called to attend to them, but when he came, he said it was too late. It's too late! They are dead. The poison has damaged vital organs, and there is nothing else we can do to help them. Please, take them to the mortuary, the doctor said after checking the 2 men who lay on the hospital beds. He left the emergency unit. Incidentally, it was at the same hospital where Ada came to treat herself. The doctor at the hospital was her friend. In fact, the doctor was on Ada's payroll. She pays him salary monthly so that he would cover her up in situations like this. When the policemen entered the hospital, Ada was in the doctor's office and she had told the doctor to declare the armed robbers dead, and they were exactly what he did. Ada did not want the armed robbers to leave the hospital alive. Meanwhile, the policemen were not satisfied. They suspected the foul play after the doctor said Akiki and his partner were dead on arrival. Are you sure you have checked them properly? They might still be alive. They were talking just now. Please, can you check again? One of the police officers said to the nurse who was on duty. Sir, if the doctor says they are dead, he must have checked them very well before making this statement. The doctor could not have confirmed them dead if they are not dead. Please, shift and give us a little space so we can prepare them for the mortuary, the nurse said, but the policeman rejected the idea. Somehow, one of the policemen strongly believed the armed robbers were still alive, so he rejected the idea of taking them to the mortuary. Don't touch them, we will take them to another hospital, one of the policemen said angrily. He called his colleagues and they carried Akiki and his gang to another hospital. Ada was still at the hospital when the policeman left. In her mind, the problem had been taken care of. She was not aware that the policemen took the armed robbers to another hospital. The doctor treated Ada with a strong anti-poison. Her case was mild because she only took 1 spoon from the poisoned food. She was discharged that same day and she went home to rest. When the policemen arrived at the second hospital, the doctor quickly revived Akiki and his fellow gang member. I said it. I knew they were still alive, the policeman, who had been suspicious, said. They are lucky you came here quickly. They can still make it, the doctor said as he started treating the 2 men. Not long after, their eyes were opened. You guys are the luckiest people on earth. You were poisoned with rat poison. It was almost over for you two, the doctor said when Akiki regained consciousness. Thanks very much, doctor, Akiki said. A few days later, they were discharged from the hospital. Since that woman tried to kill me, I have no option than to expose all the evils she has been doing against her family. I'm going to tell the police everything. I'm going to tell them all the deeds I have done with her. I thought she came to the police station to help me, not knowing she was there to kill me. I'm going to teach her a lesson. I'm ready to sacrifice my freedom to make sure she spends the rest of her life in jail," Akiki said to his partner when they were back in police detention. In her mind, she will be thinking we are now dead, without knowing what is coming her way. Imagine how the doctor ordered for us to be taken to the mortuary, even when we were still breathing. I'm suspecting that Ada is working in collaboration with the evil doctor. She must have paid him to get rid of us. Thank God for that police officer who was there to reject the idea. Now, it is my turn to show Ada the difference between Egbe and Egbe. She was the one who invited us to attack her house, but wants us to suffer the consequences alone. She even wants us dead. Such a wicked woman, Akiki said. Later that evening, Akiki requested to see the station DPO, and his request was granted because he said he wanted to make a big confession that would lead to the arrest of a dangerous criminal. "I want to confess," Akiki said as soon as he was led into the DPO's office. "The woman who tried to poison me and my colleague is dangerous and rich. In fact, she is the wife of the man whose house we went to attack. She invited us to do it and told us what to steal. I will give you all the information you need to nail her," Akiki said. He went on to reveal every secret to the police chief, beginning from the first job he did for Ada, including the part that she was behind the kidnapping of Uche, her son. "Are you sure about this?" the DPO asked. "I'm absolutely sure, sir," Akiki said. The DPO rallied his men and they started driving to Ada's house to arrest her.